Okay, so I've talked to you a lot about how we become more alive and how we are able to bring more magic into our everyday moments. And more is coming. I'm just at the beginning of this journey, and what is becoming so apparent too is the reason I am on here is not to see my face on a screen or to share, Jessica with you. I'm here because my higher self is begging me to do this work in order for you to wake up and start to remember parts of yourself that you didn't know you had access to. And the journey I took to get here is becoming clearer and clearer. I have lived my entire life as a fraction of my full self. I felt the need to please and dim my light in order to fit in order to feel like I belonged, and in order to not ruffle feathers or cause conflict. And many of you know, if you know me, you know I'm a mediator. I can diffuse pretty much any situation. And I often bring in love and compassion into everything that I do. And so now that I'm speaking from my higher self, it's not very different, but it's more purposeful and more authentic to who I truly am. And I now know that my awakening, me starting to remember, had so much to do with two seemingly standalone components of stopping the numbing and the dimming and the shaming and blaming and judging of myself and others, and realizing how fucked up our planet is, or humanity I should say, because the planet is doing just fine. It's humanity that is fucking up pretty rapidly and badly right now. We are disconnecting ourselves more and more from ourselves than ever before. And that's on purpose, because when you are in survival mode, where you do your 40 plus 60-hour weeks at work, barely making enough money to put food on the table, let alone pay for medical bills and insurance, especially here in the United States, where it's crazy how fucked up the systems are, where the political systems and religious machines, they're doing everything they can to keep us suppressed and dimming our own lights and not feeling fully unless we're being told to live fully in a specific moment. What I'm here to do is normalize living, feeling fully all the time. And it's not just love and light. This is feeling every feeling fully. And I'm not getting to the point here, so I'm going to try to do that. My numbness could no longer go on when I woke myself up through various means. When my numbness started to disappear, another part of me woke up, and that is the rage and the grief that I'm experiencing around how fucked up our planet is. Humanity is. And what we typically would do when we feel grief and rage is to continue to numb us, or to lash out, or to want systems to collapse. I'm not here to do that. And there are so many others who are in the same stance, that we're not here to lash out. We are not here to want systems to collapse. We are here to bring in new systems completely. We are not overhauling. We are not recreating or redesigning. We are creating new systems that will make the old, archaic, patriarchal, power imbalancing, greedy systems just fall away, because they're going to become obsolete. So what I'm saying is that I went from numbness into sacred rage and sacred grief for not only my own journey, but humanity's journey over time. Thousands and thousands of years of oppression, suppression, mindset programming that made us feel small and insignificant unless we had power and money. And again, with my sacred rage and my sacred grief, I am turning those into my sacred purpose, my highest self guiding me on this journey, where I know how I can have the biggest impact on as many human beings as possible over the coming decades until I die. So, if you're starting to wake up from the numbing and from the disconnection and starting to be able to bring in magic and aliveness in every moment, it is very likely that you are also sensing stages of rage and grief at how lied to we've been and how fucked up humanity is at this moment. With that sacred rage, you will automatically turn that into your sacred purpose. What has had the biggest impact on you? Where have you felt the most alive? Where do you lose time just being you? Is it in some creative? Is it something else? All of these things are pointing you in the direction of what your highest purpose is here on this planet now. So, move from numbness into sacred rage, into sacred purpose, into sacred action, and create the systems that make the old existing systems obsolete. And let's have fun. Let's play while we're doing this. Let's feel all the emotions. You got this.